Hi again, Minecrafters. In this video I'm going to show you how to make a Darkroom, which is a building that would generate a unlimited amount of resource when combining Redpower 2 and Equivalent Exchange. And this is not server specific like my last video. This is Equivalent Exchange and Redpower 2 related. A darkroom is basically a place where you would grow flowers and well, anything that would grow. But mostly flowers, because the trick or exploit, if you want, is that if a flower grow here and it's completely dark, it would break off the grass. You would then pick up the flower and use it in Equivalent Exchange to create something else. Anyway, the first thing we're going to do is create a grass field. Well, dirt field, of course. Let the grass grow as it comes. And in the center of the grass field we're going to place a deployer. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. That's the center. One deployer. There we go. And place a block of grass or dirt on top of it. And that's the initial state. Now we want to cover it all up with cobblestone, dirt, anything. Oh, that's right. 8 plus 2. Sometimes the single player commands aren't really working that well in single player. Expand to up walls 1. There we go. So now we covered everything with walls. And the trick here is we're going to deploy bone meal from beneath with the deployer, and because everything is dark, everything would break off in here and lay loose, so we want to pick it up, and to pick it up we're going to use transposers. So first we want to put a lid on this thing, like so, and then we want to add transposers, because now we can imagine this entire area is dark, and now it's not. There we go. A transposer will reach a 3x3 field, and that's why we have this pattern. Now you want to use your screwdriver so the small hole is up, like so. And now we just need to connect everything. And to connect the holes up here, we're going to use redstone pneumatic tubes, like so. And the reason this field is 9 by 9 is because that's about how much bone meal can reach when deployed from beneath. I can't remember if I said it before. And now we want a condenser from energy condenser from Equivalent Exchange. So we want all our loot to the flowers or whatever to go into the condenser, and we want the condenser to produce bone meal. So we are going to drop a bone meal in there. And then we want to add a filter. But first I'm going to dig into the deployer. As you can see, it's right there. This filter will be sorting out or pulling out bone meal from the condenser up there. Bone meal. And we want to pull out a few at a time. So let's get some extra. Pulling out 5. So whenever this gets a signal, it will pull out 5 bone meals and send over here. That's not enough because it's going to run so fast that before these 5 have reached, it would already have spent 5. Let's check the numbers, and we do this by counting the blocks between the items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which means we want 7. That should work just fine. And I'm going just to cover up the hole again. Come on. I'm going to leave a small opening because once this deployer is full down there, we want to be able to move the bone meal somewhere else, and for that we're going to use one of these. Well, let's see, they are called restriction tubes because and we're just going to place it right there. That would essentially add 50,000 blocks length to the tube right there. So whenever that one down there is full, it would just go this way. And right here we want another condenser. And this condenser we want to, well, maybe create diamonds or something. And the machine is basically done now. Now we just want to hook it up to some redstone, so we can get it to run. And I'm going to use a yellow color. And we need a timer. There we go. And the wire I'm just going to connect like this. So it's connected up to the transposers and down to the deployer and the filter all at once. And to start it off, I need to put some bone meal in. Let's just put 1 in and see if that works. Of course it doesn't, because I have set it to extract 7. And you can see my mistake. I have turned it upside down. There we go. And we are getting flowers and seeds just from those. And they're going into the chest, and they're creating new bone meal. So we got a infinite circle running here, and eventually the deployer will be full. Once that happens, all extra bone meal will go right into this one, creating diamonds. And let's just try to adjust the timer a bit, because this can run a lot faster. Like that. On a multiplayer server, you can't run it this fast, maybe 400 or 500. And as you can see, we're generating a lot of seeds, flowers, and a lot of bone meal. Now I'm curious to see how long before the deployer is actually full. Oh, as you can see, we're about 2 stacks now. 3 stacks. It's starting on the 3rd stack. So it's pretty fast. Let's help it along, just to see what will happen. There we go. Now it should start coming back. There we go. Any extra bone meal produced now, and you can see some is coming back as well, it's just going into this diamond production. I don't think I can make it any slower, no. But I believe that's fine. And if we want, we could set up more deployers, more transposers, or larger fields. We could also just add another condenser, doubling up the speed. So this would go even faster. And as you can see, we almost got 1 diamond. A diamond is around 8,000 EUCs. Almost there. There we go, 1 diamond. Of course this chest costs a bit of diamond to make, but once you've made it, it's totally worth it, and you can leave it and just come back and collect your stuff. And if you needed to create something else like iron ingots, you could do that as well. It will just create ingots instead. Or maybe some rails, if that's what you needed. But right now we are mostly interested in diamonds. So, thanks for watching, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. Not sure yet, but I'm thinking I want to connect this to one of the Redpower 2 computers. We'll see. See you later.